Hello students, we have completed up to question number 7 and today we will start question number 8, subtraction. So here in this question we will solve subtraction of fraction. Now children, how we will subtract two fractions with same denominator and with different denominator. So first we will take the subtraction of fractions which have the same denominator. So first we will solve question number B here. Just have a look how we will solve it. If two fractions have same denominator, then what we will do? What is our question? Subtract 3 by 13 from 9 by 13. What we have to do? We have to subtract 3 by 13 from 9 by 13. As you can see here, denominators are same. Then what we will subtract? How we will solve it? We will subtract the numerators and keep the denominator same. That means 13 9 minus 3 is equal to, what will our answer? 6 by 13 is our answer. Okay children, if the numerator is same, if the denominator is same, we will subtract the numerator and keep the denominator same. Now come to the next question. How we will solve if two fractions have different denominators? As you can see in this question number A, we have to subtract 2 by 7 from 5 by 9. So how we will solve it? I want to explain two process here. Question number A, 2 by 7 from 5 by 9. First we will solve it with the first process, first method. What we will do? What is our question? This is our question. We have to subtract 2 by 7 from 5 by 9. As you can see here, denominators are different. Then we will find the LCM of these two denominators. What is the LCM? As you can see, both the digits are prime here. So we will multiply 9 sevens are 63. Then what is our next step? We will divide this 63 with the denominator 9. So what is our answer? 7. Then we will multiply 5 with 7, that is 35 here. Understood student? What is the process? Just have a look what is the process. First we will take the LCM of denominator, that is 63. Then what is our next step? We will divide this 63 with 9. 7. Then we multiply the quotient with the numerator. 7 into 5 is equal to 35. In this way we will get 35 here. Clear student? Now put the minus sign here. Again we will subtract 63 with 7. Then it's 9. We will multiply 9 with 2. Then what is our answer? 18. Understood students? I think it's clear now. Now come to the next step. Now we have to subtract 18 from 35. So what is our answer? 7 and 1. 17 by 63 is our answer. This is our first method. Now we will discuss second method here. Second. Now what we have to do here? As you can see here, we have the fraction with the different denominator. So first we will change the different denominator in the same. So what we have to do? First we will take the LCM. LCM is equal to 35. Then how we can solve it? 5 by 9. Sorry, it's 63. Okay, into 7 by 7. In this way we will get 35 by 63. Come to the next step. 2 by 7 into, it's a 9 by 9. What is our answer? It's a 18 by 63. As you can see here, now what is our question? 35 by 63 minus 18 by 63. Now we have the two fractions with the same denominator. And what I explained earlier, if we have same denominator, then we will subtract numerator and keep the denominator same. Then we will subtract it. 18 from 35. What is our answer? It's a 17 by 63. So in this way you have to solve up. Here I explained two process. You can use any process according to your choice. This is the method number 1 and this is method number 2. Now come to the next question. In this way you have to solve all question number 8. Okay. Now come to the next question. Multiply. We have to multiply 1 by 6 with 3. What is our question, children? 1 by 6 into 3. We have to multiply 3 with 1 by 6. Now children, as you can see here, this is a whole number and the whole number is always treated as numerator and 1 as its denominator. And how can we multiply two fractions? We can multiply numerator with numerator and denominator with denominator. This is the process of multiplication of two fractions. We have to multiply numerator with numerator and denominator with denominator. As our first question is 1 by 6 into 3. This is a whole number and this is considered as a numerator and 1 as its denominator. Okay, then how we will solve it? Numerator into numerator, that means 3 into 1 is 3. Denominator with denominator, that means 6 into 1 is 6. So 3 by 6 is our answer. Clear children? How can we multiply two fractions? We can multiply two fractions with to solve the multiplication, we can multiply numerator with a numerator and denominator with a denominator. This is the process of multiplication of fraction. So in this way we have to solve this. We will take another example. Suppose it's number D, 2 by 9 into 18. Okay, we will take another example. It's 2 by 9 into 18. 18 is numerator and 1 is its denominator. So we will multiply 18 with 2. 18 to the 36 by 9 1 ja 9. 36 by 9. We will convert it into lowest term or we will write like this only, no problem. If you want to convert it, 4 is our answer. Both the answers are correct. Okay children, I hope multiplication is also clear. Now come to the next one. Question number 10. Divide. We have to divide 1 by 3 with 1 by 15. Okay, so let's see how we will solve it. It's a question number 10A. 1 by 3 divided with 1 by 15. Now students, how can we divide these two fractions? So for dividing these two fractions, we will convert the second fraction into its reciprocal. So how we will solve it? 1 by 3 into, now we will convert this fraction into its reciprocal. So it will be 15 by 1. Now here you can see here these two fractions are in multiplication form. So we will multiply numerator with numerator and denominator with denominator. So 15 1 ja 15 and 3. Or we will convert it into its lowest term, 5. So this is our answer. Student, clear? Now we will take another example. Suppose it's C 1 by 2 divided by 8. Number C. How we will solve it? we will change this fraction into its reciprocal, and we change the sign of division to multiplication. So 8 is written here, that means 1 is its denominator. So first we will change this division to multiplication, and then we will write reciprocal of this number. So what is the reciprocal? It will be 1 by 8. Okay, then what is our answer? 8 into 8 to the 16, 1 by 16 is our answer. Clear, students? Now come to the last question of this exercise. Write the machine number. So 1 by 5 is equal to blanks. We have to fill digit here by 20. Now children, what we will multiply with 5 to get 20 here? So what we have to multiply here? We will multiply 5 with 4, and in this way we will get 20 here. So 5 4s are 20. That means we have to multiply 1 with 4 also. Okay children, so how we will solve it? It's 11 number. A 1 by 5 is equal to 4 by 20. Sorry, here blanks, we have to fill these blanks by 20. As you can see here, 20 is its denominator. That means we have to find the digit from which if we multiply 5 we will get 20 here. So what we will multiply with 5 to get 20? We have to multiply 5 with 4, because 5 4s are 20. And if we multiply 5 with 4, we have to multiply the numerator 1 with 4 also, and in this way we will get 4 answer here. So we will write 4 simply here. Clear? So but it's B number, 3 by 9 into 1 by dash. Now students, how we will solve it? How we will solve it? As you can see here, 1 is the numerator of this fraction. So how we will get 1 here? If we divide 3 with 3, we will get 1. That means if we divide 3 with 3, we will get numerator 1. Now 3 by 9, that means we have to divide this 9 with 3 also. Then 3 3s are 9. So what is our answer? It will be 3 here. Okay children, so first we have to observe what is written here. 1 is written here, that means we have to, if we divide 3 with 3, we will get 1 as a numerator. So if we divide 3 with numerator, we have to divide 9 with 3 also, and in this way we will get 3. Okay children, so 3 is our answer. In this way you have to solve all. So this chapter is completed. 5.1 is completed up to 11. Solve this question. Question number 8, 9, 10 and 11 in your notebook. If you have any doubt, you can ask. Now today we will start chapter number 5.2 also. Let's see what is given in chapter number 5.2. Fill in the blanks with the correct number. As I explained in 5.1, we will discuss this question in 5.1 also. So let's begin question number 1. It's 5.2. What is our first question? A. 3 by 8 is equal to dash 32. Now children, here we have to find if 32 is its denominator, then what we will multiply with 4 to get 32. So if we multiply 4 with 8 with 4, we will get 32 here. That means we have to, suppose we multiply here with 4, we have to multiply 3 with 4 also. So 4 3s are 12. So 12 is our answer. Okay children, so in this way you have to solve all. We will take another example also. Suppose it's number C, 5 by 12 is equal to 25 by dash. Number C. What is our question? 5 by 12 is equal to 25 by dash. Now children, as you can see here, 25 is written here. That means how we will get 25? If we multiply 5 with 5, we will get 25. That means we have to multiply this 12 with 5 also. So 12 5s are 60. So 60 is our answer. Clear? In this way you have to complete all. Now come to the next question. Question number 2. Find the equivalent fraction of 5 by 8 with numerator is 35. 2a. We have to find the equivalent fraction of 5 by 8 with numerator 35. Now children, how we will get 35 as its numerator? If we multiply 5 with 7, we will get numerator 35. So what we will do? We will multiply 5 by 8 with 7 by 7. 35 by 56 is our answer. Okay children, in this way you have to complete all. Question number A, B, C and D. 4 questions are given here. Come to the next question. Find the equivalent fraction of 64 by 84 with the numerator is 80. Question number 3A. We have to find the equivalent fraction of 64 by 80 with numerator 80. So how we will solve? We will convert this fraction to its lowest term. So how we will convert it? Just a fraction is said to be in its lowest term if the numerator and denominator of the fraction are divided by a single number. So we will divide it with the same common factor. Suppose if we divide it with 2, 2 3 are 6, 2 2 are 4, 2 4 are 8, 2 2 are 4. Then we will divide it again with 2, 2 1s are 2, 2 6 are 12, 2 2s are 4, 2 1s are 2. Now as you can see here, there is no common factor other than 1. That means now both the numbers, both the digits cannot be divided with the same number or with the common factor. So 16 by 21 is the simplest form or lowest form of 64 by 84. Now what we have to do? What is our next step? What is our question? Our question is find the equivalent fraction of 64 by 84 with the numerator 80. 16 by 21. Now what we will add with 16 to get 80? What we have to add? We add this 16 with 5. 16 5s are 80. Then this is our answer. 80 by 105 is the equivalent fraction of 64 by 84. Clear student? In this way you have to complete all. So complete question number 1, 2 and 3. We will discuss next question in our next class.